They say a dog is a man's best friend, but thousands of dogs are still searching for their soulmates, having been abandoned in rescue centres around the country.
Well, today we want to find homes for some of Britain's loneliest rescue dogs. But before you pick up that phone, what should you consider before giving a dog a forever home? Well, Joe Ingalls is here now. Welcome to you.
Morning.
So lots of things to consider and think about. Research is really key, isn't it?
I think that's the most important thing because, from my experience, the biggest reason that dogs end up in rescue centres, and there's an awful lot of dogs do end up in rescue centres, about 50,000 every year, is because people just get that choice of dog wrong. It's really important that you get the right dog for your family, your environment, if you live in a small house or a big house, if you've got a young family, if you're an active person, you've got to get the dog that suits your environment and your lifestyle, really.
Well, some of those rescue dogs can actually be quite emotionally damaged as well, can't they?
They can. I mean, again, if people get it wrong to begin with, they can cause unwittingly all sorts of physical but also mental problems. You get separation anxiety is a classic example. A dog that, you know, has had the wrong kind of upbringing, they can have these issues. They howl all day when they're left. And, you know, the neighbours complain, so people think, well, you know, we're just going to take the easy route out, I guess, and get rid of it and end up in a rescue centre.
Another bit of your advice, which I think is a really good one, because I know what I'd be like. You just walk in, you see all these dogs and go, I'm just going to take them all home. I want that. When you get too emotionally attached when you're there.
I mean, that's what we just heard around the studio today. We've got these lovely dogs in and everyone's going, oh, yeah, I'd love to take this dog home. But it's really important to let your head rule your heart in many ways. I mean, of course, your heart plays a role and you need to bond emotionally with the dog. But, you know, if you do some research before you even go near a rescue centre, look online, think about what kind of dog would suit you. Talk to other dog owners, you know, who, you know, if you're looking for a Jack Russell, talk to other Jack Russell owners. Do that research, talk to dog behaviourists as well, if you know any. And get their input. So before you even go to the rescue centre, you've got a really good idea of what you're looking for, and perhaps you've even shortlisted some of the dogs on the rescue centre's website, and you can focus on those when you get there.
And when you get to the rescue centre, talk to the staff.
Absolutely. The staff are the people who know. They know the background of the dogs, and they spend their lives looking after these dogs, so they'll know whether they're suitable for you. So take their advice, and also don't rush into meeting these dogs. Stand back a bit, look at the dogs from a distance, see how they're interacting with other people. Are they happy and coming to the front of the cage? Are they cowering? Are they scared? Are they vocal? Are they aggressive? And you can pick up a lot before you even actually go and say hello yourself.
Well, you've got to make sure your home is ready for the dog when you get there as well.
Absolutely, yeah. You can't... I mean, the centre staff will really help you make sure you're ready and that your house is suitable. But, yeah, you've got to make sure you've got the time when they come back. It's a bit like bringing a new baby home. You ideally have some time off, get all the paraphernalia that you need, like a bed and food bowls and everything ready.
Okay. Should we meet them? Because we've got Snowy coming out first, being handled by Kate. And so who is Snowy here? Snowy's a Siberian Husky, age 5. And how long has Snowy been at the rescue centre for?
Since August last year.
That's about 7 months then.
Yeah.
I mean, look at her. She's absolutely gorgeous.
What can you tell us?
She's just sort of looking for a home, an active home, preferably with older children and preferably with owners that have experience of dogs. She just needs careful handling. Where she came from before as a stray, she wasn't ever handled. So it's all very new to her, like affection is very new. She's very loyal though. So she's got
does she need a lot of exercise? I mean, look, most people don't have a sledge that you could have...
No, she'll need on-lead exercise. She can't be let off, but she will need a lot of exercise, yeah.
And also, as a breed, they can jump really, really high.
Yeah.
So if you
she'll
put her
need
in a
like
garden...
6 foot fences.
She'll be over it?
Not 6 foot, but 6 foot is what we'll ask for.
OK, good.
Yeah.
And absolutely not in a home with a cat?
No.
OK.
No way.
Well, she's a classic example of a beautiful-looking dog that a lot of people might fall head over heels in love with, but actually, as we've heard, she needs some specialist care and attention if she's going to get the right home and not then come back to a rescue centre 6 months down the line.
No, exactly. We don't want that to happen to her again. Well, she's beautiful. Thank you.
Snowy. Let's meet Tia now. So here's Tia, who's a staffy.
Look at Tia.
From Blue Cross. Previous owner didn't have the time to spend with her, so she used to live with children, didn't she?
She did, yeah. She lived with 4 young children in the previous home, and the owner described her as being amazing with the children. She loves people. She's really friendly and affectionate. People are very important to Tia. She's really tactile and really affectionate dog. She'll certainly get on your lap if she can.
What's a suitable home for her?
Sort of a family home, an active home. She can be quite on the go. She really loves the walks, playing as well. She's really driven by tennis balls. Certainly with children again, because she's great with around children, around
She
people.
is a staff. A lot of people get a bit nervy about staffs, thinking, oh, you know, is she good around children and this, that and the other. They get a bit of a bad reputation.
They do, and very unfairly, in my view. I mean, they're lovely dogs. I mean, you know, I've had a good play with her earlier on, and she's just gorgeous. She's just the perfect family pet. She's loving, she's friendly, she hasn't got a bad bone in her body. So people need to overcome that prejudice and actually look at the individual dog, and she would make a fantastic family pet.
All right,
Oh, she's
good,
gorgeous.
good.
Thank you very much.